Hello, friends. So, this is about the third goal in this life goals, and this is spiritual goal. Now, I know that many of you youngsters would tell me, we are not no saints and all. We are normal human beings. So, what is this a spiritual goal? But let me tell you one thing, that in this atmosphere of clutter and chaos everywhere, the peace of mind is very, very important. And to achieve that peace of mind, you should grow spiritually. You should be having your spiritual goal also in your diary, that you are going to be peaceful, you are going to be loveful, you are going to be kind, you are going to give others without any expectations, you are going to accept the people as they are, you are going to help them in achieving their goals. So, all this is spiritual growth. So, this is spiritual growth, as I have told you in many of my videos, that whatever is happening outside, the circumstances, they are inevitable. They are not in your control, so you cannot do anything about them in most of the cases. And how much you suffer, how much you feel bad, until how much time you spend on that suffering is in your hand. And if you are investing some of your time and energy for your spiritual growth, then I'm sure, I'm assuring you all that you would take little less and less and less time, and then ultimately one stage will come when there will be no suffering in spite of any chaos or any clutter outside. So this is not as easy as said, but when we are working on our on our spiritual journey, when we are working for our spiritual growth, slowly and slowly we achieve, and slowly and slowly we become mature also. Like one joke I'll tell you. The one person, he'll go to the pandit and he'll say, see how so many sufferings are there in my life, for how long they will last. So the panditji says, listen, they are going to last for say 2 years. So he said, okay. And he was happy. He said, okay, then after 2 years, nothing will come, no? Then there will be no suffering, no? So the Panditji says, listen, there is no time in life when there is no suffering. But yes, you would be more mature enough. So for you, there will be no suffering. You will get used to it. So that is the thing. So once we are spiritually growing spiritual means what you have to do is just sit, talk to yourself, analyze the situations around you, see how people are behaving, why they are behaving. There is karma is there, and what we see is only this life. We see, oh, I have not done anything wrong for them, why is she doing this to us, and why is he doing this to us? But it's a karma yoga, so we don't know for which this thing we are interacting with and we are suffering. So spiritually, if we are spending energy and time on ourselves, the self-talk, talking to that Supreme Lord every day, whatever supreme power you believe in, just sit and talk and seek his blessings and seek the strength to understand the situations, to understand the circumstances, and to deal with them maturely. Because we have to understand, we have to have that feeling that why, what is happening, why that is happening. And we should always be compassionate, we should always be, because what we can see is 6 from our side can be 9 from the other person's side. So perspectives are different, situations are different. We should never be judgmental. We should never judge a person for his or her behavior, for his or her working. No, because we don't exactly how that person is feeling, how that person is working, or why that person is behaving like he or she is behaving. So this all understanding, this all entangled things, they will be solved. They will be it will be a clear picture. Like when the mirror is dirty, you see all things, you cannot see the clear things. But when it is absolutely cleaned, you can see everything clean. So the spiritual journey is like that, clearing that mirror so that the image should be absolutely clear. You will be able to understand the things in a better way. That doesn't mean that there will be no suffering, there will be no life is all about this thing, circumstances, suffering, good things, bad things. Nobody is perfect, so all these things will remain as it is. But your understanding, your perspective, your thinking would change. And that should be your spiritual goal. So what should you write? To be kind, to be loveful, to be peaceful. Okay, the other person will sit with you. Okay, she or he behaved like that. Okay, there must be some reason for it. And that should not disturb your inner peace. So if you can do that, that would be the goal which you have achieved. So strive for that. Give some energy, invest some energy of your life, invest some time of your day for this spiritual path. So this is about the spiritual goal. The third goal, it should be there in your diary. Spiritual goal, how I should be. We are human being, we are not human doing. So human being means how I should be, not what I should be doing. No, how I should be for others. And we are playing many roles in one time, at one time. So we should know that who is me, who am I. Once we have understood that, we can solve many problems, we can solve many quizzes. So all the very best to you. Move ahead on the spiritual path, your spiritual journey, and set your spiritual goals one by one. Thank you so much.